The fourth round of Fanatec GT World Challenge Europe, powered by AWS Endurance Cup at Hockenheim for the first time, is go. Lights go green. Good start by Wirtz. Good start as well, though, by Rivera in the Ferrari, who slots in behind, has a look to the inside line. Going third is Jack Aitken. Fourth is Drudy. Around the outside for fifth, there goes Lucas Legeret. But a great start by Wirtz, and he leads, and he's getting away by a length or two already.
Yeah, it's a good start. Got into turn one cleanly. Now the big break into turn two. Everybody needs to be aware. Traffic all around, behind you, alongside you. Be careful as the 30 gets completely sort of muscled out of position. Whether that was contact, and there's 46. Is that Valentino Rossi?
It is indeed.
Is that Valentino getting off track in turn three already?
So he's never raced here on two wheels nor four, and he's just explored rallycross early in the lap then as Wirtz leads. Rivera is second, and a real dive by Jack Aitken through the middle. Christian Clean hung out to dry on the outside. Many of them go wide. So look, the Audi leads, getting away a little bit. Rivera second, Drudy third, Aitken fourth, fifth is Clean. A drama there off the road. Spectacularly goes Rob Bell in the McLaren. That's going to be a yellow, no doubt about it. Safety car then for Rob Bell off the road. And that's Arthur Rouget into the pit lane. And I would propose that he got involved with Rob Bell because he's damaged the bodywork and he needs a new tyre. First drama we had was Valentino Rossi. Let's just look at that one, John, first.
Yeah, just trying to pick up where the Audi is. There it is. And whether he was run wide or whether he just ran wide himself but lost considerable momentum and also a consequence. Lots of places. Looked to me just he ran wide. No assistance there. The Porsche slides by. So where is the McLaren and all that?
He's with the Porsche coming out of the hairpin. Look at the top of the shot.
It's such a group. I mean, it's just absolute. There we go. So was that the back of the Porsche? Was that the back of the okay, whatever. It was the Lamborghini and the Porsche were both there. Wheel comes off as well. Or tower actually came off rather than the wheel. So
this fourth round of Fanatec GT World Challenge Europe, powered by AWS Endurance Cup, is ready to go. Wirtz floors the throttle, accelerates away. Rivera, Drudy behind him, second and third. Audi, Ferrari, Audi up to the timing line. Away wide goes Wirtz, but we go racing again. Charles Wirtz tries to get the temperatures in the tyres as well as break the toe down to the first corner. Charles Wirtz then attacks turn one. Rivera under attack from Mathieu Drudy. And Drudy, for my eyes, made a good start. Look, he's hidden behind the Ferrari as they come up now towards turn two. Looks to the outside line. Can't find a way through there, but he's going to try on the outside line. That's brave. It'll give him the inside line for the next corner. They touch, but Drudy up the curb, goes through.
Yeah, Jack Aitken's going to follow through as well because that compromised the Ferrari on the exit. So a good move by Drudy, very forceful, but he made it work. He went the long way around the outside. But look what's going on. Jack Aitken's the one who thinks he's got the momentum now, and he's got a nose just about ahead of the Audi, but runs too deep, too wide, and that's going to allow the McLaren, likewise, Clean to get up alongside. So McLaren, great job by Christian Clean to find himself in third place at the recommence of this race.
So on board now with Alessio Rivera. He has dropped place. He's down in fifth. Look, as the battle is ahead. Jack Aitken goes ahead of Christian Clean. Jack Aitken goes wide. Christian Clean swoops back round the outside of him. Fantastic racing.
Yeah, well, Clean lost the advantage. Jack Aitken regained it, but then he was slightly misplaced. Now the Ferrari trying to find a way around. Four wide coming down. Look, Maranello likewise contact, and around goes one of the two Ferraris, James Collado, and it's the sister car is into the tower bailed. Both Ferraris look like they could be out of the race.
The one that's going to get out of the gravel potentially is the worst of the two in the championship situation, James Collado's car, but 71 is in the tyres. Well, that's a gift for 88 Mercedes. And there, Jack Aitken thinks about a move on the inside line, commits to a move on the inside line, goes through on the inside line. Great stuff. Wirtz has got a problem. Wirtz has got a problem. The race leader, look, has slowed coming out of the Spitzkehrer, and Charles Wirtz has slowed. Now, he's picked up pace again. It's not a puncture, but something slowed him, like a lack of drive, lack of gear coming out of the Spitzkehrer. Let's have a look in replay. Then he comes into the corner.
Oh, he overshoots.
Goes deep, yeah.
Overshoots. So, was that the reason that the momentum was?
We understand from Gemma that it was a downshift issue for number 32 Audi. So, is that a glitch, or is that something they're going to have to cope with for the race? As Wirtz there again struggles to make the corner, goes deep. It must have happened again. That's part of the answer. Loses 1, 2, 3, 4 places. This car has a real problem.
Yes, and if it is a downshift problem, then I mean he's sitting there pulling on the paddles behind the steering wheel, and it's not functioning as it ought to do. So twice now, and again he's having to try and recover, but not able to do anything coming into the stadium.
Number 32 Audi, you see in the pits, it came back in. Kelvin van der Linde took it out, it's come back in, and effectively that's out of the race. Look, they're just pushing it out of the way. So let's have a look. We're looking at the Audi, I think, number 46, that dives up the inside. And as he comes out of the corner, no, not the Audi. Oh, it's the McLaren we're looking at instead, 188. So that's the Ramos turning around 33 Arnold Robin. In fact, it wasn't. It was Alexander West in the first stint, because we'd seen Arnold Robin facing the wrong way early on, and that was when Alexander West was in the car. It's Ramos at the wheel of it now. There it is, but it was Alexander West at the helm, and there's confirmation of the penalty for number 46. Now Vervish behind the wheel of that car. Looking back here from Schunkerdea, and that is Winkelhock behind. And look, out of the last corner, from nowhere, the Audi appears. And look, it's like Schunkerdea has got the handbrake on, and he's frustrated, hand off the wheel. He can just do nothing about it.
No, I mean, the pace of the Audi through those final two turns was way quicker than that of the Mercedes. So whether that's a grip problem now the Mercedes has got, that's all it can be, because those two corners are not necessarily power related. That's got to be down to the handling of the car, the level of grip. Up the inside,
wide goes the Mercedes, yeah, that's it. Meeser's done it, finally forces the error out of Stein-Scotthorst, and now Stuart White dives up the inside of the Lamborghini, but he can't go through.
But watch Winkelhock, he will be looking to see, and he tries to get alongside the Lamborghini inside turn 16. Stuart White just had the momentum to shut the door, but that all kicked off with that one manoeuvre at the exit of the Sachs curve. We almost had two passes from two different little micro battles going on.
A replay here of the mistake from Scotthorst, too quick into the Sachs curve.
Yeah, and it was just a breakaway there into turn 2. There was possibly going to be a bit of action from Marcus Winkelhock, and again you can see just once you make a mistake and you get compromised, and that's what allowed Marcus Winkelhock to get so close to the back of the Lamborghini. So here we are back one lap later. Oh, there's a replay of what was going on from a different angle.
Stuart White versus Marcus Winkelhock. Winkelhock to the outside line at 7, the inside race. Stuart White sideways. Winkelhock goes right round the outside. Great save from Stuart White. Good brave pass by Winkelhock. And look, Schunkerdea is back at the races, and so is Vervish. Schunkerdea has finally succumbed. He's down in 8th place. So you've got Vervish 6th, Picariello 7th, and this was how Vervish made his move, totally committed down to turn 8. Oops, bit of contact, and that forced Schunkerdea out wide, and that's why also Picariello was able to get past.
Yes, I think that was a move more in. Up
Scott
wide.
Horse has done it again. He's made a mistake at the Sachs curve, and he's thrown away, what, 3 places?
Absolutely. So what caused that? Was he too late on brakes? Did he not have enough turning, enough bite in the turning? All of a sudden, the balance of the car just went all over the place.
That's your lead gap now. It has come down to 1.9 seconds. Bearing in mind, this was 4.7 at one point during the stint. Christopher Mees aims to complete this on a high, doesn't he, by getting as close to the back of Giotto as he can. No traffic in the way. The pit lane is getting busy. In has come 77 from Barwell. The Lamborghini also in 911. Go on, John.
Would you bring the 25 in earlier than later to try and use that early pit stop to get back out again and have the number 12 wait that little bit longer?
Yes, I would bring it in. It is coming in.
It is coming in.
Because Niederhauser is quicker than Mees these days, so you want Niederhauser in for as long as you can.
Well, tell you, that's a big statement.
Oh,
that's a big statement, David. I would walk up to Christopher Mees and say, my mate says that your mate's bigger than you.
I'm saying Christopher Mees is slow.
Vervish in as well.
Yeah, Vervish is in. I think Niederhauser is the quicker of the two these days. Nico Muller will take over from Vervish. There you've got Luca Stoltz taking over from Stein-Scotthorst.
Where is the number 12? There it is, rolling, coming towards the end of the pit lane, and is about to rejoin the track just as the McLaren, but more crucially, so side by side.
And it's going to be Niederhauser for the lead. He's done it. Great job. So through goes Niederhauser, and Christopher Haase is going to be in 2nd place, and Patrick Niederhauser straight away finds himself in the lead of the race. Haase almost getting roughed up a little bit there by being forced out wide, and he can't clear the McLaren, can he?
No, the McLaren's quicker down the straight. You can see all of a sudden Christopher Haase does not need to have the McLaren getting between him and the race leader. The gap was about 2 seconds, and now he's going nuts on the. Well, finally, the deal is done. So really nothing gained or lost.
Now, white flag, that's a slow-moving car. Who is that? It
51.
is 51. That's a puncture.
The left rear puncture, yeah.
And that is off the road.
Valente.
Hugo Vallon, yeah, in the number 11. That's the other car collection car at turn 1. And he's gone a long way off, all over the runoff tarmac and into the gravel and the tyres.
That could see a full course yellow.
So we've got safety car. So the pace quickens, as you can see. And this is ready for the resumption of the race. So safety car procedure now. And of course, what this does serve is that the gaps come down.
Haas has done well, but look at the pace of the Lamborghini, out of position, but it's as quick as anything in a straight line.
Absolutely right. Then it's Haas in second place. Third is Marshall. And look at this for fourth place. Look at this, because it is just Cairoli keeping at bay. Stoltz. Gunnon is in that mix as well, and so is Muller, and so is Lind. Here they come towards us, and who's going to win out of all of this? I think it is Nico Muller who's gone ahead of Gunnon round the outside. Let's wait for the next shot. Yes, 46 has gone ahead of 88, so Muller gets ahead of Gunnon. Dennis Lind in the McLaren there. Look, he's on the tail of Jules Gunnon now. This could elbow back the Mercedes, and of course every place lost, points lost.
Absolutely.
That's the story of 88's race. It has ground to a halt, and Jules Gunnon is powerless to get it started.
And in not a good place, that car. Haas again using the middle of the racetrack to dissuade Marshall from going one way or the other, forcing him to take the long way around. And can he sweep around the outside and make it stick? Yes, he has. He's just more grip, more bite, and it doesn't look the rear of the 12. It looked, I thought, slightly as if it was down on the right rear, maybe just in an optical.
And ahead, Haas has got a problem.
He has a problem.
Audi is fading.
I think it's a puncture. I saw something that looked slightly. I thought the left rear of the car. Well, he's staying out, whatever the problem is. He's decided not to come in, and he's got a problem. That was a mistake not to come in.
Patrick Niederhauser comes through then to win the fourth round of Fanatec GT World Challenge Europe, powered by AWS Endurance Cup at Hockenheim. And there is the delight at Saint-Aloc. Lucas Legeret, Christopher Mies and the team celebrate, and a richly deserved win. Fantastic. So let's look at the race results then. Patrick Niederhauser, the race winner, along with Lucas Legeret and Christopher Mies. It is Saint-Aloc ahead of Attempto. Marcus Winkelhock, Kim Louis Schramm and Dennis Marshall second, and then Porsche third, out of nowhere really. He's got on with the job all afternoon. Chipped away. Klaus Bachler, Alessio Picariello, Matteo Cairoli ahead of Maro Engel, Lucas Stoltz and Stein Skorthorst. Fifth, Fred Vervies, Nico Muller and Valentino Rossi. And sixth, in the end, Jack Aitken, Albert Costa. Great stint by Mirko Bortolotti. Race winners, Lucas Legeret, Christopher Mies and Patrick Niederhauser. Trophies in the air. Big cheers from down in the pit lane. The champagne is sprayed, and the delight of the Saint-Aloc drivers.